Hey, this is Nikki and I'm back with this week's energy reading. So down on the left hand side is what the divine counterparts are thinking, feeling, wanting. And then on our side, what we're thinking, feeling, wanting, the key things for us to know about, and then some oracle guidance for them. And I'm just using these animal cards as well. And also on our side. And then for the union, and also some guidance for the golden path guidance as well, which is what we need to be following at the moment. And so what I just wanted to just quickly share is, if you've been following my channel, I have just recently started channeling divine letters from your divine counterparts. And I'm just at the moment compiling them to do a book. And I've got a Mac. And it's so old that I didn't even have the like a Word document on it. So I had to go through to Apple support. And Apple support, I went through to the support guy. And guess what his name was? It was Ryan. Now, Ryan Gosling is the character that plays Noah in The Notebook. And after I watched The Notebook, that's when I was sort of guided to start doing these love letters. So again, I mean, just more and more amazing kind of like little hints from the universe to carry on going in the right direction. So what our divine counterparts are thinking about, which is why this is so great, is because it is the soul. It's number 7. And it is basically, if you're a member of the crystal grid, or if you're on this journey, then we're all rising up in the God-Goddess energies, right? And balancing the God-Goddess energies within every single one of us. And so this is, you know, don't take it literally that this is on their mind, but the pull of that and the pull of that energy is what is focused on their mind, because they want to follow their soul path, right? Because it's number 7. Because what's at the heart of them then is this sense of the twin flame energy very, very strongly. And it's that they want to hold the heart out for you. It's also the divine mirror. So it's about wanting to create this new life, because the energy that they're then taking from the union is this, you know, the world is their oyster, right? They want to take the leap of faith to jump off that, off the end of the pier, to dive into the water, to know that, you know, that basically life starts at the end of your comfort zone, right? That is the way to push yourself forward and to really start living. And so that is what they're wanting. And that's what they're feeling, because they're feeling very strongly the twin flame energy within them, right? The more that you work on yourself, and I can see that from our side, the more that you the more that you utilize the twin flame energy to create the life of your dreams, and believe that truly the world is your oyster, the more that rubs off on your twin, right? That we can see straight away here. Because what they're wanting is they're wanting the new beginning, right? They're wanting to have a rebirth, a complete, you know, a rebirth in everything, to feel the sun on their faces and to feel the sun and the heat that your love brings to them, because you bring the passion, you bring passion for life, passion for love, passion for everything. And so because of that, they're wanting that to change. Now, the guidance for them is, it's number 33, which is the doorway to romance. And also it is the owl, which is the owl is also the sign of wisdom. But this guidance is very clear, because the key thing to know for them is this sense of, you know, being a bit like, it's knowing that they've got to make a decision, and it's about knowing that you have to change your life in order to create what you want and have your new beginnings, but being in a bit of a stuck position at the moment, because not knowing which way to turn or how this is going to all pan out or which way it's going to go. But the thing is that every single one of these lead to transformation, right? And so when you're having to make big decisions in your life, which can change, you know, which impacts on lots of things, then it's hard, because you don't, you know, you have to be kind of forced into doing it, right? So this is why the guidance for this is, the guidance for them is number 33, which is also the doorway to romance though. So because they know that they want to have the doorway to romance opened, right? And so for that, they know that they want their new changes and their new life and their second chances. So the guidance is stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition, which is what we can see directly here, right? Which is why you might be able to feel this sense of stuckness. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, and what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable, and if that's true, it's not necessary to fight. Can you find your way through the stormy emotions to a higher ground? Soon the air will clear and you'll be in a much better place than before, for the storm will have passed, blazing a path for new growth in its wake. Things can become electric and enlightened, always better than before if you use this time constructively. So, you know, in order for them to, the pull of this and wanting to have this, you know, the world is your oyster and that sense of being able to express their love and all of this, in order to do that, you know, they really have to make decisions in their life, you know, and if they're not doing that, then that's what is stopping them from having their new beginning, which is hence why it's, you know, that sense of stubbornness about not doing stuff about it is causing chaos inside. And then the guidance for them is this. It's about, Al teaches us to pay attention to our teachers in all of their many forms. Where do you need to pay heed to the lessons of your life right now so that you can move on easily and effortlessly? I mean, so yeah, the guidance is definitely about, you know, you've got to be not so stubborn. You've got to make a decision and just move with it and just go with the flow. So, and then how this has been mirrored in us is that what we're thinking is that all doorways are going to lead to the light and all doorways are going to lead to love, because we know that we're on a love path back to each other, right? So because of that, it's kind of like the more that you can be in that space of just knowing that no matter what happens, all of those doorways are going to open and you're going to be, you know, back on this love path because it's what you signed up to. The more that you do that, the more that this energy is really strong. Because what's in the heart space is this, but the ability to transform from what we can see in through the crown chakra and through our intuition and all of that is because that is what creates the change, because it's opening up your crown chakra to really understanding what your twin energy is going to do for you, right? Do for the both of you. Because the energy that then you're bringing is this it's number 6 again. So it's about knowing that the 6 energy is all about love, right? And that the expanding of the cosmic heart, the expanding of the golden energies, the twin flame energy is right there. And this energy is needed to heal the planet and to heal yourselves, right? So the more that you know that, the more the doorways will all open up to light, basically, and back to love. And so what you need to be aware of is this sense of storminess that you might have. So this sense of real kind of like sadness that they're not with you, sadness and lack, and kind of like a deep kind of yearning. And that is because, you know, on their side, if you think this is the key thing to know for us, which is number 10, which is, you know, that this is the ending of these things and moving into a new chapter. But in order to move into a new chapter, you know, they have to make decisions on their side about moving out of stuff, right? Which is why, you know, if you're at stalemate and you know that you have to do something and you haven't done it, you know, that really is such a horrible feeling, right? And of course, you're one energy body. So of course you feel this energy from them. So remember, it's about, you know, if this is what you're feeling, then you're feeling this for a reason, right? What you're wanting is to have this, you know, everything, basically, the golden city arrive at your doorstep, to walk through your door, to bring you abundance, joy, happiness, bliss, everything, right? You're wanting that, and you want it now because you're wanting to bring it down into your physical. And the thing is here is this, what I really like this is about, you've got the 10-10 here as well. And the 10-10 is another sort of energetic gateway that's coming up. And so this is all about knowing that this relationship is unfinished business. So the guidance for us on this side is about knowing that, you know, again, it's about appreciating that we are on a journey together. And that sense of, you know, the more that you just know that this is, you know, your symphony will come together at the right time. So this is about knowing that at the right time, it will all come. So, and about letting go of the past, basically, right? Letting go of the past so that new things can come in, right? The guidance from the nature is the acorn, which I love because the acorn is all about, the acorn is from small oak trees do big, from small acorns do big oak trees grow. And so the guidance is, what is your vision? It's time to plant a powerful seed of intention for your future. What does it look like, smell like, and feel like? Because from tiny acorns, mighty oak trees grow. What's so great about that is that the crystal grid that I do is all based around the forest lovers who are entwined together for eternity around the oak tree. So couldn't be more perfect. So at the heart, the crowning energy is all this about wanting to be able to speak the truth, right? Wanting to be able to really talk about this. At the heart of it is about knowing that this energy is all about, the twin flame energy is all about rising up in your golden energy to create the life of your dreams. And the grounding energy then is about this sense of blossoming abundance and knowing that you're always going to be supported. Now, what I love about these two for the union guidance was these two, again, the mirroring of this is just brilliant. Because in both of these decks, these are the only cards that have got like sky and, you know, it's about clearing the clouds to see the sky behind. So, where your intention goes, your energy flows. Are you focused on what's working in your life or on what isn't? Whatever we focus on, we get more of. So make sure your energy is turned towards clear skies rather than clouds. Now, I can see why all of these intention and imagining you're in your union and all of these guidance on our side has come up. And I'll tell you why, because the amount of emails that I've received about I don't see them, I don't have that, they're not contacting me, they've blocked me, they've you know, all of these things. And what that does is you're just focusing on the lack of things, which is why all of this guidance here is saying, no. Focus your intent that I am in my union. I live, I breathe, everything I do, everything I feel, the essence of me is in my union right now. And live by that intent. The more that you live by that intent, the more you feel them in your heart. The more you feel them in your heart, the more you pull them in. And remember, when this card, this is about number 20, which is union. Right? Again, it's about knowing that this is about creating it. Don't just imagine it. Actually create your reality, right? By focusing your intent on what you want to happen, not on the lack of what you don't have, right? So that's really important message today. Because the Golden Path guidance is space clearing. And so this is what we need to be mindful of. So it is. As ethereal wind blows and begins to clear away old negative thoughts and feelings, it may feel a little disconcerting at first, but this clearing creates the space for positive and harmonious energies to enter. You are advised to stop dwelling on the past, for this will not change anything. Regret serves no purpose other than to make you unhappy. It also blocks positive new energies from entering your life. So close your eyes and imagine a warm, soft light within your heart. Breathe in the light, and as you exhale, breathe out all negative thoughts and feelings. Just let it go and then breathe in light again and repeat the process for a few minutes. Gentle, slow and rhythmic breathing, breathing in and out, letting go and clearing your heart and mind. Now imagine a beam of rainbow light flow into your heart and another beam of light through your mind. Feel this coloured light calm you, heal you and clear your thoughts. Imagine yourself now as a tranquil pond surrounded by water lilies, beautiful flowers and trees. It feels as though time stands still and you realise deep within your heart that the present is all that matters. There you go. So focus your intent. Focus your intent on being in your union because that is the guidance. Okay, take care. Bye.